It's 10 o'clock on Sunday morning and I'm here nice and early at Lusail International Iconic Stadium. Today, World Cup final day. Having watched 2 games in this stadium already, I'm here for the last and final 64th game of this magnificent World Cup here in Doha, Qatar. I'm going to try and capture as many of the memories as I can from this last day. This build up. I'm heading towards Lusail Boulevard, where fans and journalists from around the world will be gathering. Breakfast, coffee, trying to do their reviews and previews and predictions for the match. It's a short 5-minute walk back to the stadium from those 4 towers there, and then on to the game itself. Just before that, we'd have the closing ceremony at 5:15. The game kicks off at 6 o'clock local time, and it's set up to be a fantastic event. To be able to watch it close up, to watch potentially Messi in his final World Cup lift that elusive World Cup trophy, and to do so sitting in some of the best seats in the house. Well, I think I've got the best Christmas present of all the people that I know. This is a fantastic start to the day. The weather is great, 24 degrees, beautiful breeze coming from the sea. The flags are waving, the crowds are coming in. A lot of these people will not have tickets. People have been encouraged not to come to Lusail station unless they got tickets, but frankly no one's going to listen. The fan zone has put on 8-10 big screens. They're expecting a lot of people, and the 90,000 lucky souls that will be in this iconic stadium will hopefully get to see a fantastic game of football. 2 footballing nations, so many records on the line, so many permutations, so much to look forward to. This will be a final to remember, and boy am I glad to be here to witness it in person. As a football fanatic, I never thought I'd be this close to a final, this close to watching probably the greatest player in our generation. Whether he lifts the trophy or not, we hope he would. The whole world wants him to lift the trophy as his final swan song. But whatever happens today, this has been a fantastic World Cup, and this final, exactly what the Qataris would have wanted when they first got the World Cup. So many stories will come out of this World Cup. The biggest one will be the success that Qatar has made of this showpiece footballing event. And so I head towards Lusail Boulevard. All the volunteers, all the security, all the staff, everybody gathering slowly. This is a good 8 hours till the final, but the gates will open at 2 o'clock local time in 4 hours, and everybody will want to get into that stadium at the earliest opportunity. There is an air of excitement and anticipation across Doha and Qatar. I've never experienced anything like it. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen so many people from so many different countries congregating in one place. Journalists, just about anyone and everyone who's anybody is going to try to be here today, take their place in the stadium, in the fan zones, in the unofficial areas, in the street side screens, wherever people can get a vantage position. The world will be focused on this game. The whole of Qatar will be glued to their screens. And again, to repeat, the lucky 90,000 that will be in this superb bowl basket of a iconic stadium will be the luckiest people. And I can't hide my excitement. I'm trying to, but this is too much. This is World Cup final. World Cup final day. I felt like that when we were at the Liverpool Carabao Cup, FA Cup final, the Champions League final, but this is a step up. It doesn't get any bigger or better than this, and I hope that it lives up to its billing. And I headed to the cafe to go meet some friends, do my preview, and then I'm going to maybe speak to them. Maybe speak to them and get their take on it, and then walk across to the stadium just to sample and savour the build-up atmosphere, and then the game itself. I'll do a reaction to the game straight after, just to make the point that I don't do this. Obviously, I have a day job. I've only started to record these videos in this World Cup. I have no idea. My 8-year-old daughter Halima has helped me learn to do the very, very elementary editing, but I can't even do that. So these are raw videos, unedited, unscripted, and I literally just point it ahead of me and speak, and I get one chance. So whatever comes out of my mouth, it better make sense and be factually correct, otherwise I'm going to look very silly. So I hope you will all excuse me for that, and I apologise in advance for any any gaffes. I try to steer clear of as much fact as possible because I haven't got it all in hand, and I'm going to try and do a preview 10-12 minutes in one take, unedited, unscripted, with my views on where this World Cup final is going to be won and lost, and finally for my prediction. So look forward to speaking to you on another video. All these volunteers are headed. The volunteers, I've got to say, this World Cup has been tremendous in every sense, but the volunteers, they come from all around the world, every country. I've met people from literally Angola to Argentina, Chile and China, Philippines and Pakistan, you name it. They've come from everywhere, and I don't know what they did or what they taught them or what they fed them, but every one of them walk around with a smile on their face. The most politest people, most courteous, helpful people I have ever met, from the accommodation zones to the security to the people at the stations to people serving food, people handing out drinks, reception. It's a guy this morning, I went and said, can you sort this out for me and that out for me, and it was, yes sir, thank you sir. And it's just, what a brilliant advert for Doha, what a brilliant advert for football, what a brilliant advert for Arab hospitality. And I can't speak highly enough for the way this whole thing has been organised and run and managed. But there'll be opportunities to give you a proper assessment of my experience over the last 10-12 days. And I hope you're enjoying the snippets of these videos and some of my comments and experiences that I've shared with you. I look forward to see you again shortly.